And she's and so I asked her, I said, was it the first chicken, was sitting around stale and the second one was fresh and that's what took so long? I'm like, so one of the sandwiches is going to be great, one of them's going to be bad, we're going to play spicy chicken roulette? Like, what are we doing here? And I swear in my mother's eyes, she looks at me and she goes, chicken. Massive action is what creates massive results. So get to work. So Alec and I are coming home from hockey. Again, it's late, 10 o'clock plus. The kids had, 80 minutes on ice, so he's absolutely zapped out. I'm like, let's go home. I'll warm me up some leftover, mashed potatoes and meatloaf. And the kid's like, absolutely not. I'm not interested. Let's go to Chick-fil-A. I said, kid, Chick-fil-A's been closed for an hour and a half. He says, all right, let's go to Wendy's. All right, Wendy's again. Great. I remember what happened last time I went to Wendy's. So we go to Wendy's, and I'm like, all right, let me have, the number 6 meal, the spicy chicken sandwich with a large fry and, the swirly frosty, right? She's like, all right, no problem. She says, you want something else? I'm like, yeah, what the hell, I'll have one too, right? I might as well, dive in on the cheap train. I'm like, I'm going to have a spicy chicken sandwich also. She's like, all right, it'll be 6 minutes. I'm like, okay. I'm like, all right, cool. So we roll up, I pay, and she's like, would you please pull up, sir? So I pull up, and I'm sitting there, and it's about 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 minutes goes by. This girl comes out, hands me the bag, and I say, excuse me, miss. I said, I'm curious. I'm like, the first order of the spicy chicken sandwich was ready to go immediately. The second order was going to take 6 minutes, which took 10 minutes. So my question is, why was it 10 minutes for the second one? Was the first one like an old one that was just kind of sitting around? And it was really more curiosity. I wasn't trying to be a jerk. It was just really more like, hey, why, right? And she's and so I asked her, I said, was it the first chicken, was sitting around stale and the second one was fresh and that's what took so long? I'm like, so one of the sandwiches is going to be great, one of them's going to be bad, we're going to play spicy chicken roulette? Like, what are we doing here? And I swear in my mother's eyes, she looks at me and she goes, chicken, and turns and walks away. And I'm like, what just happened here? And I look at my son, my son's like, Dad, don't freak out. I'm like, I'm not freaking out, I'm just trying to understand, like, what happened to human interaction 101. And like, as she's standing there, she's got her headset on, and she says to me, chicken, and turns around, starts walking away, babbling something on her phone about what a jerk I was.
Wow, that's ridiculous.
So, again, fuck Wendy's.
That's funny, because I like Wendy's. It's like my favorite.
I like Wendy's too, but I tell you what, it must be Florida. Florida Wendy's are bad.
I think it's late night. You always go at night.
I always go at night, and that Wendy's is always packed, and it totally sucks. Now, in the meantime, yesterday for dinner, Lily's like, Daddy, I want Chick-fil-A. I'm like, done. Yeah. Open up the app, I order it, I pull in, they bring it out, they might pleasure you to death. Thank you, my pleasure. Thank you, my pleasure. Thank you, my pleasure. Oh, can I have some Polynesian? Oh, it'd be my pleasure. Right. Lily's happy. We go home. No issue with the food. It's piping ass hot.
Funny, you're talking about
I buy Bear the grilled chicken. My dog, I buy him the 12-piece, grilled chicken, and, it was so hot, like, he had to wait for a minute before he ate it.
It's always fresh.
But
I had a bad experience at Wendy's 2 weeks ago. It was the first time I've been to the Wendy's right by my house. It was a bad experience. I ended up leaving. I got free food left.
Rubber ass French fries.
It was funny. It wasn't fries. They were uncooked.
So anyways, the moral of the story is my spicy chicken sandwich could have been a hockey puck. Could have been a hockey puck. Yeah, absolutely.
So
breaded hockey puck.
So you didn't win the roulette game.
I lost the roulette. I ate nothing that night. I had some leftover meatloaf.
Nice.
So there you go.